So this is the 23rd question of UKMT exam for Senior Mathematical Challenge for year 2023. Question says the length of a rectangular piece of paper is 3 times its width. The paper is folded so that one vertex lies on top of the opposite vertex, thus forming a pentagonal shape. What is the area of the pentagon as a fraction of the area of the original rectangle? So here what I'm going to show you is, I will show you this paper. So let us say over here this is width, this is 1 unit. Over here then this will be 3 units. So width, paper is folded, length is 3 times its width. So let the width be 1 and length will be 3. So here, the first of all, to fold the paper such that it becomes a pentagon, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to fold it like this so that this part actually touches this part. Okay. One vertex lies on top of the opposite vertex. So this vertex lies on top of this vertex. Alright. So this is how you fold it. Now if you look at it, this becomes a pentagon. This is one of the sides of the pentagon, this is the other side, this is the third side, this is the fourth side, and this is the fifth side. Okay. Now here what I have done is, I have marked this part as x, this part as y. Okay. So by symmetry, the opposite part over here should be y and here it should be x. So if you look at it, the diagram, now this becomes like this. This part is x, this part is y, this part is y, and this part is x. Okay. This is 1 unit and x plus y is equal to 3. Okay, because that is the length. Alright, I could have chosen just w and 3w, but for convenience I have taken one of the side as 1, the other side will be 3, which is x plus y. Now when I am folded it, now if you look at it, I have created this right angle triangle first of all, and in this right angle triangle one of the part will be y. Okay, one of this will be y and the other leg, which is 90 degree to it, will be 1 unit. So area of this part will be, y is here, 1 is here, then it goes like this, and finally this, and this is 90 degree. This is the pentagon. What I am doing is, in this pentagon I am dividing it like this and this. Okay, so this area of this triangle will be half into y into 1. Okay, and now this part is just the folded part, because that was this x part till here. So this was this x part which is folded now. So that means this is x. So first of all, in this right angle triangle, I will say that x square equal to y square plus 1, or x square minus y square is equal to 1, or I will say x plus y times x minus y is 1. I know x plus y is 3. So x minus y will be 1 by 3. X minus y is 1 by 3. I already know that x plus y is 3. So x plus y equal to 3. I have two equations in x and y, I can solve them. So first of all, if I solve them, adding them, I'll get 2x is equal to 10 by 3. Okay, 9 plus 1, 10 by 3. So x comes out to be 5 by 3. So here x is 5 by 3. That means y will be 4 by 3. Okay, because 5 by 3 plus 4 by 3 is 9 by 3, which is 3. Or 5 by 3 minus 4 by 3 is 1 by 3. So I have x and y here. Now area of this triangle is half into y into 1. Okay, and y is what? 4 by 3. So that will be half into 4 by 3 into 1, which is 4 by 6. So area of this part is 4 by 6. I am circling this. Okay, 4 by 6, that is this area. Now in this triangle, this is x. Now if you look at it, from here till here will also be x, because if what I've done is I've opened up this this rectangle, and if I am making this a pentagon again, this line that you see is nothing but the line from here till this cut that is happening. After that it is y. So this part has to be x. So here it is x, here it is x, and area of this triangle will be half into x. If this is the base, the height is this much, which is 1. So half into x into 1. So that will be half into 5 by 3 into 1. That is 5 by 6. So here area is 5 by 6. Now similarly here, this triangle here, this part is 1 and this part is y. Okay, because if you look at it, we have folded it, and this much is y. So once it goes like this right angle triangle that you see, this is y and this is 1. So area here will be half into y into 1, which is again 4 by 6. So I have 3 areas, which is 5 by 6, then 2 are 4 by 6. If I add them, 5 plus 4, 9, 13 by 6. I'll get the area of the pentagon as 13 by 6. What is the area of this rectangle? Area of the rectangle is 3 into 1, which is 3. So what fraction of the original, what is the area of pentagon as fraction of the original? That will be, it was 13 by 6 divided by 3. That fraction, that will be 13 by 18. Area of pentagon will be 13 by 18, that of the rectangle. So answer option D, 13 by 18 is the right answer.